Hey, hi everyone. Happy Friday. Betsy Phillips here, and I have to make a little announcement. I am now with Compass, and I am really super excited and very proud to be a Compass agent. And I am here on Friday as usual, and I am here with Sherri Budz, and she is from Decluttering by Design. And we've had other declutterers on, but Sherri does a whole lot. They have a whole lot of services. So without further ado, I want to welcome Sherri. Thank you for joining us.
Betsy, thank you for having me and congratulations on your move. Very excited and anxious to hear more about that. But I'm here today with Downsizing by Design to talk about the services we provide and how they're more important than ever in this really hot real estate market. So, Downsizing by Design was founded 9 years ago by our owner based upon our own experiences. And we really help in all stages of your move. So, we help from the beginning of decluttering, right sizing your belongings, into floor planning for your new location. We can help with packing, day of move management,
Okay.
unpacking, and then organizing your new space. So, really a full gamut. But the point that we really want to talk about today, and it really speaks to what Betsy's been sharing on her Facebook, is the importance of setting yourself up for success in selling your home. And decluttering and depersonalizing that space is key.
Absolutely. My little, just to interject this, I always say selling your home today is like online dating, that if it does not look good in that first photo, you are going to swipe. I don't know if it's swipe left or swipe right, but you're going to swipe and you are not going to revisit it. So it's super important that that first impression is a good one.
Well, and so much of tours are happening online and they're
Right.
virtually. So, really, that decluttering can be a daunting task. And because of the market being so hot, we want to help you get your house on the market as soon as possible. And it takes a village for a lot of things, and decluttering our home is no exception. And
No.
our team can really help in determining what you should keep, what you love and use all the time, what you should donate, what it's time to pass along to others to enjoy, and then what just might needs to be tossed. But a couple of key areas that we have found that really help in selling things quickly is, for example, a master bedroom closet. Really making that look spacious. Um, Let someone come in and help you. Some of that's objective that will tell you this is outdated, this has holes, time to let it go. These shoes, are you going to wear that heel anymore or not?
So let me ask you something about those closets.
Mhm.
When you go through them with someone, will you also sort of straighten it out for them?
Yes. So we can not
Mm.
only help you determine what to donate, keep, but we can help make it look very pleasing to the eye with that organizational step. So that when someone goes in to look at that master closet, they're going to think, oh, this is so spacious and is going to have plenty of room for my belongings. And it's an upgrade from what I currently have.
Yeah, and I will tell you that when you go into a home, like I would do this if I was selling my own home. I'd go in my linen closet and I would
Mhm.
fold everything perfectly and have it, because that gives the impression to the buyer that you're organized, that you care about your home. I tell people, if they're taking the time to fold their sheets, they're taking the time to make sure that everything in the home is in tip-top shape.
Absolutely. And so our team can help you do that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
staged, if you will. And maybe you're not going to get rid of your 5 sets of sheets right now, although you should consider that. We can help you pack those things up so that we're also helping with that process on the back end. Your house is going to move most likely quickly. So if you sell in 30 days and close in the next 30, you've got a jump start on that packing process. So yes, let us help you. The kitchen is another key area that we can help you with. Going through that pantry and making that look organized, helping you go through, throw away what's expired, um, really look at how we can make that space look, streamlined and organized. Same thing with cabinets. Maybe your glassware needs to be downsized and we pack up some of it or we donate some of it, but we make everything look kind of minimalistic. So it really lends itself for a good showing.
That's great. That is great. Any other? So let me ask you about your staff. So
Mhm.
does one person come in and do everything, or do you have team, or do you have certain people that do certain things? How does that work?
So what the process is we will send one of our managers out to do a complimentary consultation, and they'll work with you on designing what it is you need, and explain all the services and give you an estimate. We typically will send two people out for 2 to 4 hours each. And then that way, there'll always be a team lead, somebody to work alongside you in helping with that process, but then somebody else that can be working. Once you've determined what you want to keep in the linen closet, for example, then there'll be a secondary person that'll be there to do the folding, make it look super neat, and you can move on to the next stage of what
Okay.
you want to
Okay.
organize. So
Okay, I
many
see. So
hands.
that makes the process go a little faster, I would think.
Yes, 100%. So that's certainly, and we can do as much and or as little as you want. The other key service that we can help you with is scheduling those donation pickups, or the things that you're tossing that are not really donatable. We can schedule those pickups and have someone on hand to be there for that. And that really helps in cutting down on stress and time. And because this is a hot market, those things are further off than you would think. It's not as simple as I'm going to empty out everything and someone's going to come pick it up the next day or day of.
Yeah.
I mean, Goodwill is great and you can make a lot of trips there, but they're also getting a little bit more specific about what they'll take and what they won't take. So
Yeah, that's true. And all of those, there's just so many elements involved. Of course, I'm a minimalistic person. So when I go into most people's houses, I'm like, oh my God, I wouldn't even know where to start. I don't want to say most people's. I'm going to take that back. Some people's houses. Um, and anyway, so you guys are really skilled at seeing what's there to do. Do you have your own resources for, garbage pickup as well as?
So we're kind of the wedding planner or the general contractor of the moving world.
Okay.
So we have resources that we work with on a regular basis. And it's funny that you asked that, Betsy, because I did some downsizing with the team on my garage. And I tried to schedule a pickup for them to come take my donation. Yeah. And I got a 3-week date. My manager, that is the operation manager, called and we got on the calendar for that Thursday. I was like, okay, so
That's really important. Okay,
right.
right there, that is something people need to hear. Because you do this every day, you have a little bit of a inside track. And yeah, I mean, in this market, 3 weeks, no, we cannot wait for 3 weeks.
Right. So, so that's one of the resources. We also have resources. Some people have belongings, whether it's art or antiques, that they just don't envision moving with them to their next space. So we have great resources for determining the value of those and helping, or just simply services that can help you get your items on marketplace.
Oh,
Or
really? Oh,
so
that's cool.
things of those, helping take pictures and navigating through that process. And what our recommendation there is, if it doesn't sell in 30 days, donate it. Um,
Okay, well, that's good to know
yeah,
because, I have some things and I'm not even, you just think of those things and you think, it's sort of overwhelming. I don't know if I want to get involved in that whole thing. But if
right.
somebody's already done it, they can tell you, no, this is what you do. It takes 10 minutes, you do this, you wait 30
Yeah,
days. If not, it goes in the garbage.
yeah. So those are
And
some tips that we can help you with because it weighs on you. It keeps me up at night, and then you can let it go and
yeah.
focus on whether it's finding your new location, or what have you. I think another really wonderful service is the floor planning that we can provide.
Mhm.
So as you're outlining your new home, you can determine what you're going to need. This queen bedroom set is too big for your new space. So get it on Marketplace or
Right,
donate it, what have you.
right, right.
There's some really great things.
So, boxes. Do you guys bring the boxes to pack, or do the people have to bring the boxes? How does that work?
So we provide all the supplies.
Oh,
We can do boxes. We have trained packers, so they do
oh,
bumpers in the right way to pack your fragiles. So that's a wonderful service. So you don't have to be running back and forth to Home Depot and getting all of that. And then what do you do with
right
it?
there, that's a savings.
Right. So we bring it and then we take it away. If we do your move, we can take it away. So that's a great service as well.
So, just another question about in between. So, in our world, we call it pre-packing because you're going to get rid of some stuff. You're going to pre-pack some stuff. So, and then you're going to have everything organized so you can, after the home is sold, you can come in and pack quickly.
Yep.
If you pre-pack, you put it in the garage, you stack it in one room. Is that how it would work?
So it varies, but a lot
Wait,
of
I'm losing
times,
your sign. Okay, go ahead.
yep, a lot
Now,
of times, it does vary, but a lot of times, we can find a place perhaps in your basement or for example, I'm an empty nester, so we have, 3 bedrooms that have space. And so
right.
maybe we'll use a closet to do some of the storage of things, but we can also help you with that. So we're staging it appropriately so that it looks very organized. But to get a jump start on that is just amazing. The
Yeah.
other way is if you have a good friend or family member that'll store
Mm.
those boxes for you, uh,
Okay.
you know, that's another great idea.
Yeah, I just want for the record, my basement has all my nieces, my daughter, my other daughter. Their stuff is in my basement. So it's a good thing I cleaned it out so they could put more stuff
you,
in.
you have
Anyway.
to give them a timeline that's got to go by a
Oh,
certain date,
yeah,
maybe the
right.
30-day rule. Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent.
So, one other question, Sherri, before we finish up. Tell me, what is your general geographic area that you serve?
So we are located in the western suburbs of DuPage. Is that my feedback? I'm so sorry. That's
No, well, I
West.
don't hear it, but
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. So western suburbs of Chicago. So we're in DuPage. So we service DuPage. We just we service Cook, but the suburbs. So Schaumburg, Palatine, up north, in those regions. So we also go as far west as Kane, and some will as well. So
Okay.
just we
Okay.
our staff is located everywhere, and so I know we talked about potentially a Libertyville,
Right.
so we can make that work as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's great. So you really do not the city, but
Yep.
yeah, that's great.
Suburbs. Yeah.
That's great. The suburban. So anything else? Any parting tip? Last word.
Yeah. Well, we'd love to help you in this journey. And I think we seek help for so many things in our life. I really encourage you to seek help in this adventure because it is very daunting and can be overwhelming. And if it's the difference between you making the step and not, I think it is a very reasonable amount of money that can save you a lot of heartache, headache, and money down the road. So please
Yeah.
think about asking for the help. And our staff is so kind and caring and really can help you get the ball rolling. So That would be my
That's
recommendation.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. That it is the other piece is it's so emotional that by having someone there with you to walk you through the process just makes it that much easier.
Absolutely.
So that's fabulous. Well, thank you, Sherri. Thank you for being here. And I'm thrilled again. We have another sunny Friday.
Yes, love it.
And like I said, this video will be on my Facebook page, and anybody that wants to get in touch with Sherri can find your info there, or they certainly can contact me, and I will readily have it available. So everybody have a great, great weekend.
Thank you so much,
Sherri.
Betsy.
Thanks.
Bye.